Okay, good afternoon. My name is Godwin Kayiwa. I'm the co-executive director of Mind and Harmony Wellness Foundation. And my organization works basically on mental health. We care for those who are going through mental health issues, problems, and then those who are going through counseling so that they don't go back to the same situation where they're coming from. So basically that's what I do, and I'm also a counselor and a mental health activist. Cyber, that is addicted threat and safety. Cyber, it's harmful action that happens online. For example, the kind of gadgets that we use. When we look at the phones, computers, those incidents, so those harmful incidents that happen on online. Yeah, those are the cyber threats. Because our community is really, the LGBT community is really sensitive on issues of cyber harassment, because we are targeted always, because some of the behavior, some of the content that we post online, which sometimes put us at risk. When you look at maybe someone can say online how you identify yourself, you'll be like, you know what, me, I'm she, her, I'm they, them, I'm what and what. So at the end of the day, you end up being harassed because of who you are. So the community itself is really sensitive. So that's the reason why most of the time when someone sees you on social media, online, the person thinks that maybe you have money, and people think if I blackmail you, if I do this, if I do cyber harassment, maybe you'll be able to give me money. One of the psychological effects is depression, mental health. So most of the time when you're being harassed online, definitely you'll be stressed because you don't know where your information. This person is trying to ask you questions, trying to cyber harass you, is where he's going to take your information. Another thing, we have seen people where they expose you online. Someone wake up in the morning, say that so and so is part of this community, is doing this kind of work, is doing so and so. So at the end of the day, you end up this information has reached your family, and now your family is disowning you because of the information someone is spreading on social media or online. And then you find some people end up having trauma of someone because of the things that have happened to them. When someone harassed you online, so you don't even want to be on social media again because of what happened to you. So people have that trauma of things that happened to them long time ago, like 3 to 5 years ago. Someone has been harassed, someone is scared of going back to the social media. And nowadays when you look at how the business works, people do their business online. But if a person wants to do online, someone has a recent incident that happened to him or her, so the person will even scared to do business online because he doesn't know what will happen next. Same incident can repeat itself again. Yeah. And another thing is sometimes even people think about committing suicide because of the situation and issues that have happened to them. Someone will be like, you know what, maybe someone can come and expose you online. So you end up even being depressed, have that social anxiety, and at the end of the day, you're thinking about committing suicide because now you think everyone has disowned you. On social media, you cannot even go to social gathering because people have seen you online. People have seen what you do. People have got to know what exactly, who are you and what you do. One is fear of repeated online harassment. Sometimes you may fear that this thing is going to happen again because you know, because the same information now you're going to be posting, the same information you're going to post now. Another thing is it leads you to change how you have been operating. For example, when you look at during the time of a bill, most of the organization has really even branded themselves. The information now we are posting is no longer the same information we used to post. So the information is totally different. So when you go to different websites of organization, you find that you might even think they are just straight organizations. They are not LGBT. So those who were working on like human rights activists now, you might think they are working on malaria. So things have really changed. People have even gone into different areas of operations. You find someone now are being on climate change, but that is not even the core value why they opened the organization. So it's really changed. It changes each and everything because now you're scared. you don't know who is following you. Your family might follow you and see what you're doing, because now you don't know what is your targeted market. It is online. So you might think it's only your members who are following you, but finding out, at the end of the day, finding out that even your family member are following your page. So they're seeing what you're doing. They're seeing the work you're doing. So which can even put you in danger at the end of the day. Yes. As you know, our organization working when we have funding. Right? We're just a non-profit organization. So we work when we have funding. So right now, funding has really gone away because of now the donors even no longer understand what you're doing, you as the organization. For them, they don't understand that it was because of the different issues that happen in the country. But now they're seeing you, someone who was posting all the things, human rights, what and what. Now you're posting climate change. Now you're doing soil erosion. Now you're doing economic empowerment. So someone might think that you're not even going to be able to implement the project in case they give you money, because now you have changed your core value. You have changed things that you have been doing. So someone might say, so we've lost funding at the end of the day. And now when you look at the community, funding is really very little because of what is happening in the country. Even if someone is to give you funding, someone will have a lot of very many questions in his mind. If I give this person money, is this person going to be able to implement this project? Yes or no? So you might end up even losing the funding, or have even lost funding. Very many organizations have even closed because they can no longer now operate without funding. One is awareness campaigning. We need to do awareness campaigning to make sure that we tell these people, because if someone knows the right information to post online, so it would even take away these people who are coming to blackmail you, because now they have got to know who you are and what you're doing. So it will take away. So if we have this campaign of our community telling them, you know what, if you're to post, we find a way how to package your goods well, so that even the person who wants to see the kind of information you're posting can understand it better than post things that will not even put you at risk. If people know the right thing to post, sometimes you might find that even the risks are very less. So another thing is, can I call it communities, like spaces? How can I even explain spaces? So when you look at maybe the platforms we are using are not safe, first of all. So when you look at, we've been talking, it's a lot of conversation has been in our community about Grindr. Those unsafe spaces where our communities are meet socially, where the dating sites and so many applications. So I've seen that those applications are not safe for us. Because even people who want to kill us, people who want to blackmail us, those are the same applications they use to be able to find us where we are, to collect our own our information. So if you have safe online spaces where we know that this space is really safe for all of us, I think it could be safe for everyone. But as for now, the spaces that we have, you don't know who is following you. You're on Facebook, everyone is on Facebook. You're on Twitter, everyone is on Twitter. You're on Grindr, everyone is on Grindr. So you don't know who is now approaching you, who is sending you message, because now you don't know who is the right person and who is the wrong person, who is going to do harm on you, who is not going to do harm on you. Online, number one is creating passwords. Very many people don't have passwords. It's very easy to hack in through their account. And using safe applications, as I was saying, using safe applications. If you hear that this application is not safe, people are being hacked on this application, please just leave the application. But one of the biggest problems is you're telling someone that the application is really dangerous, and then someone is downloading it. Someone is using it. If we have this application, like different platforms that we know that are safe for our community, it will be better. And then we would even avoid the things of someone who was blackmailed, someone was hacked, someone was fished. So there are so many things. So and even telling our community that, you know what, please, is that even though we want to be on this social network application, but please find those who are only safe for your life. And always telling them that, you know what, your life is matter. Your life is number one priority. Before you think about joining any application, before you think about doing anything, please first consider your life. You might decide to go in this application and then you find someone who is going to kill you, someone who is going to blackmail you, someone who is going to take your information to your family, to anyone else, which will cause your harm. it is very important to talk about mental health, especially on cyber issues or like online issues. Our mental health is really, really key. When you look at our country and the situation where we are living, we as the LGBT community, the situation is not easy for everyone. Mentally, psychologically, it's really not easy for everyone. So I would love to encourage everyone to mind about your mental health. It's really key. It's really nice to be healthy. When you mind about your mental health, you'll be able to make decisions that will help you in future, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, because you can make your decisions that you really understand that, you know what, I've made this decision to be able to help me in the coming years. So thank you so much.